And we hot.
Back in the studio.
Rainy day.
Yep. Can't see the lake very good for
No, the windows. I started to get there and squeegee it off, but it's kind of grody on there.
You'd need your ladder.
Yeah, and it's down there somewhere. That rose bush is dead.
I didn't do it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why she hadn't blamed us yet.
Has she even noticed it?
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't see it for the weeds.
Oh, good.
I told her, I said, what are you into native plants now? She said, well, I said, that flower bed of yours ain't nothing but weeds.
We may or may not have used the sawzall a little bit on that rose bush so we can get up here.
I think, too, when I dug that underground power.
Oh, yeah.
I know I cut a couple of roots. That's the way it works.
Yeah, it just got sick.
Hey, you had to work on everything up here off a ladder. It was all high.
Yeah.
So, anyway, you had anything going on? See any turkeys?
Had some poults and some hens show up. I had a gobbler the other day, but I'm more happy to see the poults right now. If we can just keep them alive. I know my one hen, she had a couple, and then all of a sudden she had one, and the one that had three, she's got two. So just going to keep watching them, see what they do.
Well, one's better than what I've seen.
Well, one's better.
I did see one hen up here, up by the tater barn.
Yeah.
This morning. That's the only turkey I've seen up this way.
I seen it.
Well, I had a hen fly across the road up here, almost directly across on 222. That was a while back. She was a bearded hen, come right across the front of the truck.
I sent a group over in a field in Oxford, Mississippi today on my way back from Clarksdale. So,
well, I think they missed on the rain too. You see what they done? They done dropped chance of rain tomorrow, 20%.
And 20 for Saturday.
It's supposed to be done raining by the time we're done in here.
Yeah, and then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, they're giving pretty good chances.
Yeah.
So
I don't believe none of it no more.
Nope.
Anyway, right. What else? Come on. Yeah.
That's all I got this week, minus all the flooring and sore joints and busting fingers up. I'm about tired of that already, but.
Did you get done?
I've been gone.
Oh, God. One day.
I was worked all day yesterday and then left at 6 last night going to Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
So, more fun this weekend. I know what Father's Day holds for me. About another 1,200 square foot of flooring. So I know what I'll be doing.
I'd come help you, but I got to go see my old man.
You need to go see your pops. How's he doing?
His coffee maker's in there and a whole thing of Tim Hortons coffee.
Can't go wrong with Tim Hortons. That's like a brother.
You know, their problem, though. He's going to call me every morning because he ain't going to remember how to make that coffee come out of that Keurig or Keurig or whatever they call it. It took him a week in here before he could figure out. I said, just close it. Just close the top and hit the 12. And then hit OK. I think it's that third step. You just can't figure it out.
You might have to put a little cheat sheet there on the counter so he won't be calling you at 3 o'clock in the morning. You up?
Yeah.
But as long as he's feeling good.
No, he's doing good. He's doing real good. Doing good. So hopefully he'll stay on that road for a little while because
I doubt I'll still be upside and at 84. I'm sure I'll be under. Who knows?
You never know. Can't tell. Well, what we got tonight?
Oh, this ought to be a hoot here. We got Joe Laseter. Of course, he's been on here before with Hunter Safety Systems, and we got Kyle Carden. He's not with C2 Freight anymore. What's it called now?
TA Services.
TA Services. So, biggest thing we want to talk to him about is they put on a heck of a dove hunt every year, and it's getting that time, and people probably should have already planted, but if you're a little bit behind, there may still be a little time. So we wanted to talk a little sunflowers.
I think you could probably plant brown top and maybe get it in by now. I mean,
you still could.
Yeah, I think so.
We try to get ours in the first week or two of June.
Yeah, that's when I always planted mine, was in first week of June, if I could.
Yep.
Yeah, last year, unfortunately, it was wet also in June, and we didn't get ours planted till June 28th, and it still did great. I've planted as late as the first week of July 5th and 6th, and it still came up. Brown top millet, a little moisture in the ground, you're good to go with it.
Mm-hmm. So, I like it.
Yep.
But we hit it good this year with sunflowers. Man, the weather's been, it was great. I mean, we hit it just right.
What all different variations or have y'all been planting or whatever?
Yeah, as far as last year, we've planted Clearfield sunflowers the last couple of years. Last year, we've always planted brown top millet in the past. It's worked for us. It's very easy to take care of, manage. You really can't go wrong. It drowns out all the other grasses. Where we're at is a hayfield with Johnson grass, and it will choke out the Johnson grass when it starts coming up. So we always had fairly good luck with brown top millet. And last year I told Joe, I was like, all right, we've been doing this long enough. I said, let's go for it. And our goal is always to kill more than we did the year before. And we hit over 500 the year before. So last year it was,
y'all killed 500 doves?
Killed 500 doves opening day last year before last.
Yep.
Last year we planted 7 acres of sunflowers. We also planted some brown top millet. Planted about 3 acres of it. Had about 10 acres total. And it was a game changer. And I've talked to some guys that have been doing this for 30 years, 40 years, and they're like, with brown top millet, you can bring dove in, but if you've got any competition, they'll go to the other fields. But with sunflowers, they don't leave, and they didn't. We had it from day one to from June.
Y'all just leave the sunflowers standing? Y'all cut them, or?
So I did a little bit of experimenting on that. We bush hog some. You just can't take the sunflowers out of the field and bust them and bring them back. But if you're out in the field, I've took them and beat them together, in the field to knock some of them out. They're going to find them. The dove eat them. They'll eat on top of them. They'll eat the sides of them. But when you bush hog them, within 24 hours, it's just amazing what shows up when they dry out. And they didn't leave them. Every year, there's been a time in August where we say, oh, they're left. Cool front would kind of knock them down, or somebody cut a hay field, or, somebody starts throwing out some tops on, sowing some wheat or whatever on some disc grass, and they would just be gone for a little bit, but then eventually come back.
And we're panicking. We're always like, they're gone. Yeah. They're gone.
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
Yeah. But this year with sunflowers, we ended up killing clean 636.
How many people y'all generally hunt on?
So the thing about it is, every year, I was thinking about this riding over here. Used to, we probably had 20 shooters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they'd have 2 or 3 kids, and now all those kids, those 2 or 3 kids, every one of them are shooters. I was just looking at some of the pictures.
Yeah.
There's 50 or 60 just in this one picture. I'm like, I didn't realize there's that many people.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
just the kids.
It's unreal.
But they've grown up in it now, and they ain't going to quit because they know how good it is.
And they can shoot. That's the thing about it. They are good.
Yeah.
Used to, there's too little, but over the years, that's what's awesome, just watching them kids grow.
You know what that means, don't you?
We're getting old.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it's fun watching. I love watching them kids shoot.
This past year was the first year. Joe and I usually hang out there till dark. All of us. But this past year, by 5 o'clock, we're like, we can't handle no more. We've shot till we want to, we were just tired. And man, those kids had a blast. There's probably 35, 40 people out there shooting. My wife will come out there, shoot a few, and then go back to the house, and my kids get to shoot a few. And we've introduced several people to, shooting. And my brother-in-law, his wife just went and bought a brand new gun for the dove hunt. So I do it for the kids. It started out as, there was 4 or 5 of us. Let's just put a little dove hunt together.
Yeah.
This was in 2008. And it's just grown from that. And we've had some special guests to come out and enjoy the hunt with us. But more importantly, it's my kids and
fellowship. This is awesome. The food, I'm going to tell you, I'm all about the food.
Oh, I know. I see.
I'm more about the food than I am
see
the
pictures. Yeah. Yeah. Well, every time y'all get together, y'all eat well.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, it's good time.
We have a big breakfast. Then we have a pre-hunt meal, and then after the shoot, then we have a throwdown meal.
Yeah.
And last year, after we eat, Kyle, he's like, you know what? We could have a chocolate gravy and biscuit too. I'm like, we just eat supper.
I think I'm going to have to get an invite to this. I don't want to shoot. I just want to come eat.
It's unreal. It really is.
There's a lot of people that just come eat. And that's fine. It's a good time. My son, from August 1st till the hunt, we're out there every evening. We're counting. We're watching. My nephews, my cousins, they come out there, and it's really the day that they look forward to more than deer hunting, turkey hunting. It's just a family time, and that's what it's all
dove hunting. That's a opening day of dove season. That is to kick off the hunting season.
It is.
It's a Southern tradition. People up north may not understand it, but it's a big deal.
I had a call at 6:30 that morning, dove season, from Kyle. He's like, "Hey, I need you to get up here." I was like, "Well, I'm gonna be up there. You know, breakfast. We're gonna have breakfast." I get up there. He's got a guy there with these bags. He's getting us fluid to put in us. He said he didn't want us to get cramps during the day. He had us IV set up.
Man,
that's right. Get it
hydrated.
I was like, "What are we doing?" He said, "I don't want us to get cramps today."
I come in like that the other night. I said, if I had an IV, I would take it right now, because in the military, we'd do it all the time before a big run or road march, whatever. You just start feeling bad, and we'd worked out in the heat all day. And I stopped and bought one of those big pickles, killed the juice out of it first thing and ate it. And it kind of brought me back around, man. That vinegar, it does something to you. And I know what y'all mean about, and there's good reason.
I mean, y'all really did IVs?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, for real. For real, we did.
In years past, it's usually hot.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, last year, and that was the weather plays a big effect on how many you kill. You're either going to get to hunt from usually 3 to 5. You're going to get a 1 hour, 2 hour window that you're shooting dove. But last year, I mean, they were out in the field, and I was counting down. I've got it on my phone from opening day, and I said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Joe kills one. I mean, as soon as 12 o'clock on the dot. And but it was nice and cloudy. The dove were flying all day.
Oh, that makes it nice.
So it was really nice. But on those hot days, we've come in and be completely exhausted. And I was like, we got to drive to Kentucky the next morning. I'm like, we can't be dehydrated.
That would be a reason to stay hydrated for sure.
So.
Because it ain't gonna be no cooler really up there at that time of bow season. Mm-hmm.
Have y'all got any fake power lines put up yet, like some guys are doing?
We got a big power line.
It's perfect. It's Coleman Electric power line.
Oh, they don't want to hear you say that.
Yeah,
it's the one that used to go to the chicken houses, maybe.
So it's the one that runs from my grandmother's to Greg's.
It's hot. It's a hot line
across the main. Through there. Yeah, and I'm always good about keeping the hay bales away from it, so that they can't really just, shoot if they start to land on it or whatever.
I just know a lot of people's putting up those, they're putting their own up.
Did that? I did that. We did that one time. We stretched it was a coax cable or something, but we stretched that thing 100 yards. That's harder to do than you think it is.
Yeah, we're not sitting next to the power line, so Jesse Wiggins and all them, we put the hay bales a little further back from the power line so they can shoot at them. They ain't going to kill them. They're going to run them toward us.
There you go.
We got that planned out through there.
Y'all draw for spots, or everybody just goes to a spot?
We got
somewhere to go to. Yeah. And it's the same guys.
Tradition.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the same guys have hunted there beside us, and I have a million phone calls, that week before, hey, you got any room? And it's just a small place. I can't let it become dangerous for the kids.
Yeah. Well, you got a large family yourself.
I do have a large family.
There's a lot of cousins.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a big family there. So I totally get that. Safety always be first and foremost.
Yeah.
But I know y'all have had some good ones over the year. And I mean, if somebody was new to this and going to try to do a sunflower field, let's go over them first. Tell us the prep, what y'all are doing for those.
So I talked to a guy back in April, and he plants a dove field, and he's like, man, we just don't have good luck. And I said, well, have you started? No. I said, well, I started last month. And from March to September. We start the end of March, spring break week, we start tilling ground, busting ground, smoothing it out. We tried last year with a no-till drill. and we just didn't have success with the ground being hard. We had some to come up, and they did okay once they come up, but it just took them forever to come out of the ground. So, my advice is start early. Really turkey season. When turkey season starts, we're really planning and prepping the ground. And we like to wait till April 15th, try to get rid of the last frost, there. And once April 15th rolls around, we're starting to really get ready. And what we do is we use Clearfield sunflowers.
Is that what y'all planted this year? I saw a picture of y'all standing out there in them. So.
Yeah, we used those last year, and then this year as well. They're number 5 seed, and now
what does that mean? Number 5, is that the size?
The size of the seed. Yep. And it worked last year. I thought, well, I'm going with it again this year. The same size. So we did, but yeah, April 15th, the ground's clean. It's ready. We still use a no-till drill, but with the ground disc and smoothed out with a rotary tiller, and it just seemed to work a lot better. We had a lot more seeds to germinate this year than we did last year. And but we're planting it. We're spreading 150 pounds of triple 13 on it, depending on our soil test.
I was going to ask you if y'all do soil tests. So
do soil tests.
We do. People don't know how important that is, but it's important.
Yeah, we did a little bit of mixture, a little bit of something different last year through the co-op, which they just recommended me. But this year they said, hey, just throw out triple 13. You should be good to go. And we also added a little bit of nitrogen in with it. And it was 50 pounds per acre.
Yeah.
And then did triple 13. But spread it out, plant the sunflowers, and we use some chemicals for our, we do a pre-emergent and a post-emergent. In March, April, if there's any winter grass, of course, we're going to kill it with Gly to kill that grass. And then our pre-emergent is once we plant the seeds, we'll go in with a pre-emergent and spray it the same day we plant. And that's with, it's a chemical called Zidra. It's fairly new to the dove industry. Can you guys hear me? It keeps going out. Okay. All right. It's fairly new to the dove industry, and a lot of guys are using it, but we're putting it out about 8 ounces with 10 gallons of water per acre. And once we spread that, we really just leave it alone until it comes up, and if we need a post-emerge, we'll use IMOX or clethodim for grass. So, but yeah, it's with all of that, when we plant, we last year, June 25th, it was our first bloom for sunflower. And this year, yesterday was our first bloom. So we're a little bit ahead of schedule with the blooms. But Clearfield, the reason of using Clearfield instead of just, your black oil sunflower, Paradovic, we use it because we can go in and spray that IMOX after they come up. You get to about the 8-leaf stage, and you can go in and spray, and it'll kill out a lot of the weeds and grass. And you really just want bare ground. Those doves, if there's one thing I've learned, they hate anything on the ground unless it's gravel. And but they want a bare ground, and we try to keep the soil and the ground as bare as possible for them. And I don't like putting a lot of chemicals, as few as I can in it. But you've also got to do what you
got to do. And it makes it easier to find a dove too. Exactly. Bare ground out there digging through the weeds.
Yep. And we've planted brown top millet, and like I said, it's did great in the past for us. But as I was talking earlier last year, when it got to mid-August, the brown top millet's ready to be, bush hogged or burned. We did different things. We burned it last year, and we bush hogged part of it, 2 different sections. they did not touch the brown top millet.
We'd sit there and watch them.
They didn't like the burnt.
We'd watch them.
Or
They didn't like brown top millet when they had sunflowers.
Oh, okay. So they had a choice, and they chose.
Exactly. They chose sunflowers. And I told Joe then, I said, if we can plant sunflowers and we can do it better next year, the whole field will be in sunflowers.
Yep.
So we'll try it out this year. We had a great crop this year. Everything's looking great. The only thing that we've probably messed up a little bit this year is some of our sunflowers that I guess from where we bush hogged last year, they just came up this year. So it's got him in the rows and made it a little thicker than I would like.
It stunts the growth. When you
stunts
got them
growth.
thick like that, it'll stunt the growth. They'll be shorter.
And that's why spacing with a no-till drill or
How far apart do you space them? I mean,
ideal about 8 inches apart. Some of ours with the no-till drills, we'll run into 4-inch spacing for some of them, and then you might have a 10-inch space. So it differs a little bit, but as far as just being easy to work with, the no-till drill worked great for us this year. So
Craig Pig, we borrowed his no-till drill.
yeah.
We was worried that we had the ground too soft because we didn't know how far it would go in there if it no-till. Was worried about that. We made it just where it's barely going in the ground because the dirt was real soft.
Last year we messed up on that part. When we drilled them
Deep.
too deep. Yeah. And it took them forever to come up.
What do they recommend on those?
So a lot of guys, the sunflower company will say 1.5 to 2 inches. I disagree with that. I think a 1/2 inch to 1 inch at the most. I mean, it's pretty much like brown top millet. Just cover the seed and you're good to go. And it did a lot better than
well, if you got a soft bed, it'll take root quick. I mean,
exactly.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And we rotor tilled that whole field. He had one going, I had one going, and it was the whole field. It was good. It was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a pretty seed bed, all leveled out.
Yep.
And of course,
like I say, Craig, we used his no-till and we had it set, everything. Well, he takes it straight from our field. We give him some sunflowers to his field, and he's mad at us. He thinks we messed up his no-till drill because his didn't come. They actually come up, but his deer was topping them. He is like,
I didn't think
mine's
about
not
that.
coming up, but you look out there, every one of them's topped, and deer just destroyed them.
It's a wonder y'all's ain't topped over where you're at.
we're just the past last year and this year, they just haven't found interest in them or haven't tried them yet. If they ever try them, it'll be a problem.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of deer in that area.
Yep.
Always have been.
Yep. So that's one thing we'll have to work with. But, we start, when we start planting, I mean, we're starting to spread, feed for them. We're feeding them wheat, and we got a place there that we keep wheat out for them up until, July, end of July, when the sunflowers start coming in and they kind of take over. And even with wheat, they'll leave the wheat and go to the sunflowers. I was just amazed by it. And the thing is usually without sunflowers, if you just got brown top millet, those dove will leave your field and they'll only come feed in the evening times. And I noticed last year with them, you could go by 1 o'clock hot sunny day and they would be underneath the sunflowers. It was shading them. And so they just stay there all day long. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
a game changer.
It's a game changer.
It's worth the extra work and the extra money, because I know.
Oh yeah,
we talked to a friend of ours, and he does a big dove hunt deal up in South Carolina, and he said that the chemicals and all that for the sunflowers are expensive, and they have to kind of be babied, but they're well worth it apparently.
And the thing is, it is expensive. So that Zidra was about $1,700 for 2.5 gallons. But it'll last you, I mean, you're only using 8 ounces to the acre. So, I mean, it'll last forever.
Yeah, I can see that.
They're using it for 3 and 4 years. So when you break it all down, the IMOX, is $70, $80 for a quart of it, but you're only using 3 ounces of it. So it evens out. I mean, it's all of it's expensive. It don't matter what hobby you do, it's expensive.
If you do something hunting, it's hunting related or fishing. It costs.
Exactly.
It costs.
No, I know. I just got back a couple of weeks ago. I planted a bunch of chufa. I was a little late on it, but I'm hoping it's come up. We got plenty of rain.
Do you have good luck with it?
Never. No, not up to. I mean, I've only planted it one other time. That was several years ago. But I thought down on my place, I had a big old field. He went down the guy that cleared it off. He just piled up the brush across the middle of the field. It's about an acre. You know, I don't know. It's a good sized field.
Yeah.
There's two big old piles of brush, and it finally rotted down enough. You know, whatever. And he come and cleaned it up for me, and I said, man. And it's just a giant clover field now. I've worked so hard on this thing to get this clover growing. Because it's funny, we were talking about the soil sample. When I bought this place, I went and had a soil sample. First one I ever did. And I am not lying. The guy looked at me, he said, is this strip mine land? That don't make you feel good. And I've done everything they've told me to do to it. And, man, I don't know how many, I put pelletized lime out. I think I put 2.5 tons an acre. Then I went back and put 1,200 pounds of triple 13 because there's some stuff, the other stuff in that triple 13, like ash or whatever it was, it was lacking. But it's doing pretty good. I'll show y'all some pictures of it. On my clover, I've got 2 fields. It was just a deer mix. Of course, they're brown and dead. There's nothing in them. But my clover field is as lush, pretty green as you could ever want. But I had this one strip all the way across it. How wide do you think it is? 20 yards wide, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
20 yards wide, probably 100, 150 yards across. I said, I'm going to plant chufa right through there. And then when he cleared off his other thing, it opened up another cleared out area of, I don't know, it ain't even a quarter of an acre, but I disc it up real good, killed everything, you know, burn it up and disc it up and planted chufa on it. So
the dozer pushed a lot of his topsoil up in them piles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so these 2 strips he's talking about, I told him, I said, I know where all your topsoil went because it smelled like a hog pen and was solid dark brown when I was pushing through that stuff. So we scattered it back out. So I think he'll have pretty good luck with whatever he plants there.
Yep.
I bet the soil sample for that doesn't look like the first ones that he had done. Because that's just how it is with a dozer, though. I mean, it takes a lot of stuff, but
yeah, it's we dozered some hunting land and tried planting stuff in it. And it's just it takes it a couple of years to even get it to where it'll grow anything. But especially if it's had pines in it before, it just seems like they just pull the nutrients out.
That acid.
Oh yeah,
pines. Yeah. I've always heard that. I mean, about them being really acidic or whatever. So,
well, this place I had, it was all hardwoods when they cut it, but they went back and planted it in pines. And now they went, but 7, 8 years old. But it's enough.
Yep.
Plus, you know what they do? They
I know guys that plant that chufa and they love it. And they're
now I was told, golly, there people's going to. Sure, it's my granddaughter. She likes to FaceTime all the time. She always picks the wrong time, though.
She's got that iPad.
I guess, yeah.
His son is the world's worst. We're fishing tournament. Where y'all at? Fishing the tournament. When you going to be home?
Yeah. Well, she called me the other day. I was at work. What are you doing, Pops? I said, I'm at work. Okay, bye. I mean, I could have talked to her. I just said, I'm at work. Okay. It was gone. So. But no, on the chufa stuff, you know, if you got hogs, ain't no need to plant it. And the lease I'm on covered up with hogs. Matter of fact, carried him down there and let him got his first hog this year on it. But I'm not, what do you think, 1.5 miles up the road? 2 miles?
Yeah, it ain't far.
Ain't a pig one, never seen one. And I was telling somebody the other day, I said, I don't have problems with coons. I may see one coyote on camera, run cameras year round. I did get a picture of a coon last night, just in a mud hole, you know, or mineral lick I had. But no hogs, thank God. But I'm pretty good ways away from this. The little Okmulgee Creek runs down our lease, but this place just up the road, and it's only 40 acres. But
show you that picture right there. That's the kids right there on our hunt.
Holy moly!
They got them.
Yeah.
You talking about fun. And me and Kyle, we're hollering at them. We're like, shoot. We just stay on. We carry on.
Yeah.
They trying to reload.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, last year was my son's first year and to really shoot, and he got a 410, and I thought, he's going to be tired of shooting, in an hour or so, then I'll get to enjoy the evening. Nah, I loaded that daggum gun all day long.
I know they had a blast though, because that's how we was with kids. Like he said, that's what started off, and which of course we could buy a case of shells for $20 back in the 90s, and bang, bang, bang all day. But now it's like
you see that strip.
You have to prep a little bit for
that's
your
where
shells
I planted
and make them count.
The good thing about this hunt right here is Kyle, he supplies all the shells for everybody.
hey,
that's a lie.
Good 20 gauger. I'll be up there. Come, you in?
Yeah, he gets a couple of extra cases.
Hey, I tell you now, y'all do like they did me in Argentina. Whew, $1 a shot, baby.
Exactly. Whew. That gets expensive.
Oh,
today
that's a dream for me. That's a dream.
He went 2 years ago? Has that been 3 years?
3 years now. Yeah. Listen, I killed 1,000 in less than 7 hours.
Wow.
But I'm bragging about it to my wife. I said, I made the 1,000 dove a day club. It ain't hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like blackbirds.
Yeah.
But she said, really? I said, yeah, I got a free T-shirt. And I do. It's in there, 1,000 dove day club thing,
Free T-shirt.
She said, free? I said, yeah. She said, how much is it a shot down there? And I said, $1. Don't sound like it was free to me. But I think in 3 days I killed right at little under 3,000 birds. I mean, it was crazy.
That's
crazy. I can show you some videos of piles of birds. It's just.
Are those white wing?
No. They look like a mourning dove to me, but they're maybe a tad bigger.
Yeah.
But, nobody down there's a lot have guns. They don't hunt.
Right.
So, and tons of farmland and cattle. And that's where we were hunting a feedlot.
Yeah.
They knew where they was carrying us. There was 3 of us that killed 1,000 that day out of the 6 that went. And the other 3 could have. That's just cheap. Yeah. I mean, them guys, I said, they're pushing you to shoot. I mean, that bird will be here halfway across that lake. Shoot.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
You shoot and you hit 3.
Yeah.
Many of them.
Well, how often did you say they rebuild those Benellis?
Every 2 weeks.
Wow.
Completely rebuild the Benellis every 2 weeks. That's crazy.
And let me tell you, they tell you bring gloves and a pad. My shoulder, when we got off the airplane, I thought we was going to the lodge. They carried us straight to a field. And I'd requested a 20 gauge. Well, they didn't have them. All they had was 12 gauges. Well, I'm in a suitcase. I'm in shorts and a T-shirt. I'm not in no camo or, my tennis shoes, or maybe I've been Crocs. I don't know what I was in. And the guy said, well, you just change over here in the woods. So anyway, they threw out a 12 gauge. I couldn't find my little shoulder pad. And at the end of the day, he said, what is that on your shoulder? I said, it's blood. I'd already knocked it raw. And I got a picture of me in the swimming pool. This was in December, right week before Christmas. It's summertime down there. That's when I'd go, is December.
Yeah.
But he said, I can't believe that. I said, yeah, because I shot like 400 shots that evening. I was thinking it was cheaper. I forgot it was $1 a shot, because they were all talking about it. We was all sitting around the bar that night and in the lodge, and he said, so how many did you shoot? I said, I shot 400, I think is what he said, somewhere in there. And what about you? And they was all talking about, he said, well, that $1 shot's going to get expensive over the next couple of days. I said, oh, how much? Because this was the most expensive free dove hunt I've ever been on in my life. Because my buddy, who he just texted me a minute ago, he's out in Las Vegas. He bought this hunt. It was like I don't know if it was a Ducks Unlimited thing or an NWTF thing.
Both of them.
But all you get is the hunt. Now, if we all said we're going down there, we could do our package. You pre-buy your shells, your guns. They're down there. It's $70 a day for a gun, but that's all included in your package if you did it directly. But it was something. I mean, we had a pile of doves high as this table standing up between us one day they took pictures of.
Wow. It's
crazy. I got some videos I'll show you before you leave.
What were you hunting over? Like sorghum fields?
No, most of it was just, it looked like rough agriculture, a little bit of stuff. It reminded me of Texas, West Texas.
Okay.
That's what it really reminded me of. A lot of
Mesquite.
yeah, just scrub brushy kind of land.
Mm-hmm.
But parakeets, and I've had kind of weird shooting a parakeet that first time, but it got easy after the first one. Parakeets and pigeons, that was kind of I don't know why they got excited over a pigeon.
Well,
But,
you think how many they kill and how many they them dove reproduce every year?
Oh,
right?
it's unbelievable. I mean,
Well, I wish turkeys was like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you on turkey, what is the odds of a poke making it? Y'all know?
it's like hitting the lottery.
No, I mean, I don't know if they have
a
15 or I don't know how many they
A
have.
hen, the average in Alabama has been about 2.5 poults of a
That
nest
live.
that hatch.
Okay.
Yes, that make it.
I was wondering what that was.
I think it's been getting a little better. Sometimes I wonder if they hold the numbers back a little bit because they're getting all that
Mm-hmm.
research money and that kind of stuff right now, which I'm glad. I mean,
Yeah.
I think turkey's been ignored for a long time. I think they finally, we first started out as to take care of the gobblers. We moved seasons so they can breed, blah, blah, blah. And then last year there was more focused on poults and, all this. Well, now all of a sudden they're to the real problem. It's the hens. The hen numbers, they're dying. You can go down the graph. I mean, we don't have as many hens as we used to have. I don't know why. They habitat, which is true.
Yeah.
But down there where I hunt, been there since 98. That 3,000 acres changed a few years ago, but turkeys already disappeared, and there's 20,000 acres of national forest back there. They ain't never been cut. Nothing's changed on it. I don't know what habitat changes would have happened. So I don't know.
We had a lot of turkeys last year around home. I mean, we were seeing 2 hens on a regular basis, and they had 16, 17 little ones.
I had 2 years ago down on my little 40, I had 2 hens, had 13 poults with them.
Yep.
Because I caught some flack over it, but I went down and put scratch feed in my feeder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just making a place for the predators. I said, I watched them all the way to October.
Yeah.
Till they was the Jennies. I mean, didn't lose the first one.
Yep.
I said, yeah, I'm just going to give them something to eat if they're going to wander around out there. Now, this year I ain't seen the first turkey on the whole place. Heard them all the way up through hunting season or deer season.
Mm-hmm. We
Never heard a gobble, never seen a hen.
I just seen the first 2 hens with poults this past week, and I don't know if this is the same 2 or not, but there's only 6 of them this year.
Mhm.
So I know we've got, our biggest enemy is hawks. They will destroy dove.
Oh,
And
yeah.
You just have to deal with it. I mean, the best thing you can do is feed crows and hope you can get enough crows in there to keep them ran off.
But I tell you what, a crow will raid a turkey nest bad.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I
I
think,
didn't know that.
Poor,
I think,
poor turkey, everything raised.
hey, they ain't no wonder they're scared to death. But
A hawk,
it shows how
crows
stupid,
eats them. everything.
Eagle.
how stupid they are. I mean, you think over these millions of years they'd figured, I roost in a tree, let me build a nest off the ground somewhere,
Absolutely.
But they don't.
Mm-mm.
But I think crows, I think raccoons, and then crows are the second worst thing on a turkey eggs.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't saying a crow would catch a poult. I know they'll steal birds out of a nest.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't doubt if they could catch a new hatched one, they'd eat them up. But
And hogs, they're right there with them.
oh yeah, hogs.
You get a lot of hogs. I mean, they'll just
Turkeys just don't like them. Deer don't either. When they come in, deer and turkey's gone. I mean, they might come back around down there where I am. We'll have hogs come in and hogs are smart too. They look stupid. They smart. We kill 1 or 2 of them. They're gone for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yep.
Maybe then you start seeing a deer again. You might see a turkey out on the field, but when they're back, you don't see it.
Yeah.
You might see a deer out there, but it's the first hog that shows up, they're gone.
Yeah.
They just ain't staying around. I don't know if they don't trust them, don't like the way they smell. I mean, I don't know.
Have y'all had any hogs over by y'all's place yet?
Mm-mm.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's real good.
Yeah.
Because I know that they're over
across
in
the
the
road.
forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Across the road.
It's a matter of time. They ever find something they like to eat?
Uh-huh.
I wish they'd just come on out with something you could poison them. They got a poison that Alabama hadn't approved it. They've tested out in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And then Auburn was doing some kind of big research on something for the hogs, something that they eat and it makes them sterile or whatever.
Yes.
That works too.
I think, I don't know who's doing it, but the government and the bankhead, they've sort of backed off. You don't hear as many in the bankhead is what I'm hearing. I know on my place over there, last 2 years, I hadn't seen any hogs. One or two. I'll have
Isn't
one.
that crazy though? I mean,
Yeah, I'll have one or two boars that come through, but used to, they'd be.
well, you know why you see them boars? They looking for the sows, them sounders. They're gone. They out looking.
But then again, seeing a few turkey, so that's big. And I think
They may have went in there and killed. You know, I did a couple of hog hunts up there on the management area when they did it back a few years ago, back before we had hogs down there. Now I could care less I ever seen another one because he kept talking about I won't kill one, won't kill one, won't kill one. So come on, kill one
or 10.
I was hoping. Well, I was hoping more than that one. You knew there's more than one. That only one showed up. It was right about dark when he shot. I thought he was going to say I gar holed him because I put him in my spot, and I done killed several over there this past year. And I said I'm going to go get in a ladder stand, probably a quarter mile away. I said I've never even hunted it. I hadn't been sitting there 10 minutes. Here come the hogs. I kill one, and but a few minutes I could hear some more, but then I could hear another sound of them in between me and him, and that's the one that we were texting back and forth, and they finally came out right about dark. But I don't even fool with them much. I might keep a sow. They're good to eat.
You wouldn't believe how much fat was on them, I guess, from the acorn crop and then what corn and green fields they've ate down there.
We cooked a whole one, didn't we?
Yeah.
For dove season last year before last.
A whole wild hog?
Yeah. Sure did.
But that's another thing about the hogs and the turkeys with deer and everything else. I mean, they're vacuums. I mean, they're going to eat every acorn that's on the ground, and that just takes away from our deer and the turkey.
Right.
So,
A couple of years ago, we'd done the cooking in the ground. That was fun.
Yeah.
you know, I've heard about it. I got some friends that do one. You generally every 4th of July they'll cook one in the ground, but I've never seen it done.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
They're delicious, but
Ton of
man,
work.
Yeah.
it's a lot of work. We got wood and more wood.
Well, we just dug our hole too big, so
Yeah. God.
smaller hole, a lot less coals. But
Can you really tell a difference in the flavor, how it cooks, or
It's tender.
tender?
But it is all tender.
yeah, it's just like almost cooking in an oven, but you get that wood because it's wood,
Kind of smoky and oh yeah. Mm.
Yep. It's good. And my family, I mean, they did it once a year, or, 4th of July was always a big time. Main thing is you got to have dry weather. If it's damp, it needs to be dry for 7-10 days. You don't need any moisture in the ground, because if you do, it takes it forever to dry out, burning a fire. And
Y'all just dig the hole, or y'all block it in or anything?
now we've just dug the hole in the past and dig the hole. And my grandpa, he made a metal box that's got handles on it. And so we usually you can do a whole hog if you wanted to, but most of the time we'll do like 2 Boston butts, 2 turkeys, and then 2 deer hindquarters. And we'll make a roast with the deer hindquarters, a spicy one, regular, but we can get 6 big roasting pans in it. And you burn wood all day long. You start, 4 a.m. and then we put it on about 9 o'clock that night and cook it 15, 16 hours. So
you burning wood from early in the morning till 9 o'clock at night when you finally put your meat in there.
Exactly.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's a lot of firewood.
It's labor intensive.
It's
too.
labor intensive, yeah.
Y'all burn?
We didn't do it
oak,
last
hickory,
year.
don't matter. Y'all just burn.
We try to do an oak or hickory or pecan. If you really can't get too big of sticks, if you start getting the big logs, they won't burn up, and you just got big chunks of logs and they're not coals,
Yeah.
Takes forever to get coals out of them big logs.
Yeah, then you go to splitting firewood. It's way more work. So the last time we just dug our hole too big, we had split firewood already and probably had enough for a normal hole that we should have dug, but we got a little carried away with the Mini X and dug it too big.
Y'all need to come up with your spec sheet so you know what to paint off.
Exactly.
And just
I told him, I said, I'm going to take a couple of years off, because that next morning it was
bad.
hurting, but going back to the dove as well, on that dove hunt, I've had buddies around home who plant a better looking field, more crops. And I would say out there, if you're planting, before you even go through the trouble of planting, go spread you some wild bird seed, some cracked corn in, March, April, and make sure you got doves that will come in there, because there's just certain places that they just don't like flying into. And it might be beautiful. Drew Powell, I use him as an example.
Yeah.
He's planted that whole place over there with different, corn to sorghum to soybeans to millet, and just cannot pull them in. And it's just, they don't like where it's located. And I really believe that is, where we're at. We're up, high.
Yeah, you are up on
the elevation. Yeah. And I told Joe 2 years ago, I said, we've got 4 good years of hunting if we're going to kill a bunch until we're older. And they clear cut all the hunting land down below us.
Which is big.
Between us and the lake. And doves love clear cuts.
Oh, yeah.
And so they go there and during the day, but they're going to come and eat at our field in the evening. And the last 2 years have been our best 2 years. And we've got probably 2 more good years. They cut some more land right there around us due to the beetles and the pines and stuff. So after 2 years, it's gonna slow down for us. It don't matter unless we just go crazy and plant 40 acres of sunflowers. And
if you do, let me know. My wife would love to come take pictures of it.
That sounds good.
She loves it. I mean, she wanted to go by to South Dakota just to make. We got there, they just died. I mean, there's thousands of acres of sunflowers up there.
You just tell her to come in
a few weeks.
I would say probably next week, touch base.
Yeah.
Joe or Dusty. Man, just come take pictures.
Yeah, that's what she loves.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
They're going to be beautiful this year. I mean, it's full. They're tall.
These little rains sure are helping.
Yes.
We just actually fertilized some yesterday.
Oh, they timed it just right.
Yeah, and I told Joe, I was like, they're just a little bit shorter. I told Joe, I said, you just plant them with sunflower because it wasn't time to plant brown top millet. I said, just run over it with it. I said, if they come up, we'll fertilize them. And if we like them, well, we forgot. They come up. I mean, every seed come up. They look beautiful.
Spread out
perfect. And I told him this week, I was like, something's not right with these. Of course, I keep every day.
I told him, I said,
my phone.
Kyle, you remember we didn't fertilize them.
Yeah.
That was the difference.
We're going to see. It may hurt us a little bit on those. The heads may.
Is that the ones y'all just fertilized? Okay.
The ones
maybe it'll help them.
They're not as tall as the other ones now, but I'm curious to see if they catch them or if they, how they do. So it's only a little, what is it? Half an acre, 1 acre.
Sunflowers are weird. I mean, there's a guy that used to plant, a couple of rows in his garden up here. And one day you go by there, this big, and it seems like 2 days later, they're up there ready to bloom.
Yep.
They go like kudzu nearly. I mean, when they take off, they take off.
Absolutely.
So
now people ask me about other people having fields that they're hunting by us. It actually makes it better for us, I think, when other people are hunting, because it just keeps dove flying.
They move.
They may be on the other side of Addison shooting, and sure enough, if you can hear it, give them time, and them dove will be there.
Yeah,
they'll be there.
Yeah.
So I always think it's a plus when other people have fields.
Yeah, we killed 636 opening day last year, and they killed 195 the next day. So
you had the
there's
birds.
Potential if we just. People got tired of shooting, letting kids shoot, I mean, it's just, it's crazy. But in years past, though, with brown top millet, we thought we had it figured out, but.
So you say the sunflower's game changer?
Yes.
Game changer.
Yes.
Yeah. And we've only planted them for 2 years. So if we have a dry year, I may be saying, okay, it's not worth the risk, because brown top millet will come up on a dry year where sunflowers may not. So we'll see. The experiment's still out there for us. And
I sort of wanted to plant brown top millet just in case.
Yeah.
I was really pushing.
That's what I was about to say. Do a little backup.
Let's just do a couple acres of brown top millet. Boys, like, oh, we're all in. Let's go. Let's do it.
Well, right now it's paying off. Yep. The moisture's here, and it's been a good year for farmers, I guess. Around. I mean, I've seen the prettiest corn stands I've ever seen.
Yes, corn's beautiful.
It is.
And if it don't rain another ounce until August, we'll be fine. I mean, it's just the only thing you got to worry about now is a tropical storm coming. 2 or 3 days before.
Well, on these sunflowers, since you're talking about it like that, like they're starting to bloom now, how long does that bloom live? Well, I mean, is it going to stay to August or
no
end of July?
Bloom before it starts dying.
Yeah, dying to start drying out.
It's about 10 to 14 days.
Okay.
And then once they start turning down, that's when the dove just go to attack them. And you'll have finches and things like that. Like we had all kind of birds out there.
But I mean, that's why you kind of time your planting of them so they're going to be, you're hoping they just perfect to when getting close to dove season.
Well, they're starting to fall out.
Yeah.
Doves can land. They're hitting the ground.
Yeah. So last year, that brings up an interesting point. Last year when we planted it, they weren't coming up. And so I've met a guy through Facebook. He's a well-known farmer in South, Fonsdale, Alabama. His name's Vandy Collins, and he's been doing this for years. And I honestly didn't think he'd give me a time of day. I said, man, I'd love to buy you lunch and even pay you for some knowledge. He said, call me. I mean, just country as I am, good old guy. And I sent him a message. I said, Vandy, I said, it's, May the 10th. I said, our sunflowers are not coming up. They're just barely sprouting now. He said, you're going to have to replant them. I told Joe, I was like, man, we just don't have time for that. I said, what we'll do, let's experiment. And we tilled the ground about, 50 yards wide, 300 yards long. And we took a garden planter, like you're going to plant
one row
garden planter,
pushing,
and we pushed them off. And we was wore out, but we learned, hey, this can be done. We just planted them too deep then. And because that garden planter was just barely covering the dirt, and every one of them come up perfect, beautiful. I mean, it was just
quick.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Because by the time those others were ready, well, these were already up and ready too. And so we was like, all right, we planted them too deep last year. So it was a good experiment, but it was brutal pushing that one row planter out through there it was tough, but shoot, we do it. And I'm more about the growth. I enjoy watching crops grow. I hate harvest them. When I plant a garden, I'm all about it till the produce comes in.
He like my daddy. That's what he was. He'll plant corn. He said, you want you coming in and getting it because I ain't picking it.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Kyle's usually at the beach, and he's like, Joe, my corn's in. I need you to pick it.
I tell you, that's the way to do it right there.
Yeah. If he went to the beach every time Hayden does, you would never be home.
I
love the beach.
I know.
I don't know.
That's him. That's him. I bet he spends a month down there every year.
Well, that changed this year. My daughter's playing high school volleyball.
Oh, I know.
And it has, they're like, Dad, when can we go to the beach? I'm like, we don't have a day available. I mean, it's at home, which is fine with me because I get to spend more time at home and doing these things. And my son, he loves being outside. He gets bored with my wife and daughter. He's out there today. He said, Dad, I killed this blackbird. I put it over there by Granny's house and I hid it in the gutter.
In the gutter?
He said, I don't want nobody to find it. I said, son, you're okay to kill a blackbird.
Yeah.
That's okay. He's got his pellet gun and he's enjoying it. But it's a good part of my life and shoot, yeah.
Well, that Granny's seen plenty of dead stuff come to that house.
Yes, he has.
Between you and all your cousins and me and Jeremy.
Well, growing up, everybody, you had your BB guns and stuff. That's what you learned on. Now, except bluebirds. My grandmother now, you get your tail tore if you shot a bluebird.
You don't kill bluebirds or red
birds.
Yeah, that's bad juju.
And I'm going to tell you, I shot one right off the power line right in front of her house, boy. She wore me out. She'd go, them birds are going to be flopping on your grave. But on my grave.
Grandpa didn't like me shooting his martins neither.
Yeah, now, yeah.
But boy, they're easy to shoot.
we had a lot of the cousins that hunt with us now. I mean, there was 7 of us, and we just ran together every day. And I remember I got my first BB gun, and I don't know, I was 5, 6 years old, and all my other cousins were out there, and the neighbor had this old Bronco, and you remember Pinky?
Yeah.
His dad had this old Bronco back there behind their house, and I told my cousins, I said, if I shoot the window out of this, will y'all tell? No, we won't tell. We won't tell a soul. I shot the window out of that truck, and every one of them ran to the house.
Tater toed first, didn't he?
Oh, my mother.
You learned a valuable lesson, didn't you?
Yes, sir. She met me outside, and I met the water hose and tore me up and had to go apologize. And I think I had to work a little bit and give them some money. And it was a junk, truck or whatever, but that was beside the point. It would have
That's
been
a collector now.
Good for good.
Exactly.
And you good friends that would never tell on you.
No, I know we won't never tell on it. So, but no, it's them kids there for the dove hunt. I mean, we spend a lot of time with them during that day, and they embrace it and they love it. You could ask every one of them, "What's your favorite day of the year?" and none of them's gonna say Christmas. It's
Dove season.
Dove season, yeah.
And we've done shoots, give away a shotgun.
yeah.
I know Tony Wilkins, he donated a shotgun for the boys, and we done a BB gun shoot. Closest to the circle
Oh, yeah.
wins a 20 gauge shotgun.
Wow.
Man. Yeah, that's cool.
So, yeah, it's been good, and we'll keep it going. If I can keep Joe working, helping out a little bit. So,
I'm his worker.
I was going to say, he goes to the beach. Sounds like I know who's doing the work.
yeah, I said, Joe, it's not raining today. We need more wheat out.
Well, I guess you have to cover him, though, when he starts show season.
Exactly. Yeah, when show season, I'm like, Joe, when you coming home? This is unreal.
Well, that's coming up. So is that your kickoff?
Yeah,
The
it is.
World Deer Expo, is that your first kickoff for the year?
We got the GON, the mobile hunter shows this year, since now that we purchased.
Oh, yeah. I guess you're into that now.
we
Be doing all of that.
purchased trophy lines, and now we're
That's in Georgia, too, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
It is. I thought
Dalton.
it was. Yeah.
Dalton, Georgia. Then there's one in Ohio too.
Okay.
I forget where it's at, but we'll be at both of those. The GON, Buckmasters down in Montgomery, Birmingham Deer Expo. There's another one in where's it at? Mississippi.
Oh, yeah. I know the one
Jackson,
you're talking about.
Mississippi,
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah. The extravagant, what they call it? Something like that. The outdoor
Yes.
something.
An outdoor extravaganza.
Something like that.
So I got 6 or 8 coming up, but then after that, it's pretty much deer season.
Uh-huh.
It's time to go.
You'll
Time
get
to go.
seriously. I mean, y'all got one coming up, an annual hunt. Is y'all leaving right after dove season again?
That
Comes
morning.
at bad timing, yeah. And we got 2 buddies who said, if you let us go, we'll drive up there and y'all can just rest because y'all are working the dove hunt and, cleaning up. I mean, we're out there till midnight or later because we cooked the dove that night. So
Yep.
we're like, okay, well, we'll leave 5, 6 a.m. It's a 5-hour drive, get up there, shoot our bows, get ready. Well, this year they've decided they want to leave a day early. So now Joe and I does all the dove hunt and everything, and we got them situated where both of them killed last year. I'm the one that didn't kill. And lo and behold, they decided to go a day early and leave us behind. So friends like them, you don't need enemies.
There you go.
Well, y'all been going long enough. I'm sure your guys will take care of you.
They will.
So,
We're going to set them. We'll set them up. Me and Kyle will.
put them in a gar hole for the.
Last year we get there first evening, which is the second day, and the guy that kind of telling us where to go, and me and Hayden and Adam Woodard, he's like, all right, I got y'all on this farm. Y'all gonna go to this spots. Joe, you're gonna go down the road a little ways. We're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Guess who pulled out a buck that night?
Yeah, I seen it. Nice one too.
What'd that one score, Joe?
One. What was it? One. I don't even remember.
Oh, man, but you can't even remember.
I don't.
You kill too many big ones when you don't even remember.
154 maybe.
I think so.
You used to. That was a hash knife you used to go out to in Kansas. Is that where you used to go every year?
Nope. used to go to Tall Town Outfitters out there.
Maybe that's where
Went there for years, and now we've been going to. It's just a guy that we met at a hunting show. He has like 5 or 6 different farms.
Yeah,
and we've been going there, and it's not even like guided. We just we get there and we know the farms better than he does, and
right.
He'll put out.
I don't know. Sounds like he knew him if he drove you on down the road. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
different place.
Yeah,
That's in Kentucky.
Oh, that's Kentucky farm. Okay,
That's
I'm
Whitetail
sorry.
Project Outfitters. If you ever want a good place to go, they got the bucks.
Yeah.
I don't want to go after y'all go.
Yeah.
I just seen what y'all drag out of the woods.
We begged Joe to stay home so we could at least kill one big.
Tell him, say, you just stay there and clean up.
Kyle was the last one now that hadn't killed. So he's in the stand. We sent him pictures. We're in there eating steaks and stuff, and we went ate a steakhouse. Kyle's
Still out there hunting.
Last day, I'm ill. I'm ready to go home. I'm trying to kill a big deer, but by this time they're rubbing it in, and we're driving back and forth. And if Hayden and Adam don't kill the first few hours, they're worse than women that didn't get to shop on a shopping trip. They're ill. So by the 5th day, everybody was ill. I was ill, and I'll let Joe take it from here, how sorry they are.
So we're in there eating. I went to steakhouse eating steaks.
Let me back up. We've ate ham sandwiches, lasagna. I don't like tomatoes. We had trying to think what it was, just a little, maybe a salad or something one night. Nothing real great because we're a little.
You was ready for
town.
steak.
Oh, I was ready. Yeah.
He's mad now because we didn't bring him back a steak.
They didn't bring you nothing.
Not in a row.
No, they're sending me pictures while I'm in the stand. Oh man, this is the best steak.
He's thinking we're bringing him some home.
I wouldn't have done that to my worst enemy. I'm always good about, taking care of them, feeding them every Saturday. On football Saturdays, it's a feast at the house. Nah, I had, I guess Taco Bell that night, another taco.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Boy, friends like that.
I know.
Well, wherever he tells Joe to go this year, you need to go.
I almost said it last year. I told Joe, I said, what I should have done is be like, Joe, I really need to go over here. I can't go to this stand and hunt out of this or whatever. So I'm going to come up with a plan this year. I hope the guide don't know Joe. And when he said, hey, who's Joe?
Raise your hand.
Have your name tag made.
Exactly. My name's Joe. I'm going to get this shirt made.
Yeah.
Joe.
I'm Joe.
Now, this was the best part. The first time I took Kyle. First year I took Kyle. And Hayden went with us, I think. No, it wasn't just me and you.
Just me and you. 2 days before Halloween.
Kyle's wanting to take a crossbow. I said, they don't allow crossbows. I said, you can't shoot crossbows in Kentucky. I said, you just can't do it. Well, we get there, first thing, these 2 guys from New York, they get out of the truck.
With their crossbow.
2 crossbows.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle looks at me like, you butt-oh. Oh, that was good.
I always feel more confident when I've got that raven than I do my bow.
100%. And if he had had that raven, he'd have killed a one, probably, he's mid 160s. He was seen him like 3 different times.
Three. I'm going to see right now, if I ever go anywhere with him, I'm going to be double checking. I'll be reading the rules of the state I'm going.
Oh, he was so
I
mad.
should have.
Yeah.
And I knew better. That's the bad part on me is
I should have packed it anyway. Just put it on in there just in case.
Exactly. Because Joe, he's great bow and shooting the summertime. And I'm like, man, I don't have time. Yeah, like I'm getting ready for duck hunting.
You got a real job.
He don't even have,
exactly.
First of all, he don't even have a bow. I'm letting him use another bow.
That is true. Yeah. So, but anyways, we got there. We ended up having a good time. I killed the biggest, buck I'd ever killed with a bow there the first year, and man, I fell in love with the place that first year. It was just action packed. The first day the first morning, I didn't see a single deer. I text Joe. I said, what have we got ourselves into? And he's seen a couple, maybe 1 or 2, but guy told us, he said, come this evening. He said, I wanted to put you on an easy spot to get to in the morning so you wasn't confused. But he said, come this evening, we'll put you in there. So we go that evening. This is a funny story. And I go to this spot. He said, you're going to have to walk down this big hill. I'm like, I hadn't seen a big hill, for miles. And sure enough, I get to the back of this pasture and I walk and I'm like, good Lord, you just slid down it. And
there was a huge buck in there that he was hunting.
So he's like, there's a big 12 point in there. He said, he's an old deer, but he said, he's a monster. And I was like, all right. So he says, real white horn, 6x6. I'm sitting there and it was probably 3:30, 3:45. Here he comes walking up to the corn. I'm like, that's him. He's missing his whole left side.
Oh my God.
We were in October at this time, so he had already started fighting, broke his whole left side out. Well, of course, I'm not going to shoot it, because his whole left side was gone. But I get back and the guy's like, man, if you wanted to shoot it, I would have been fine. But we really would like to see him killed, with both sides on there. And I said, no problem. So that evening, though, I seen 16 bucks, and they were fighting in the creek and just couldn't get a shot. Like, they just seemed like they were 100 yards out and on some hardwoods. And so I go back, and he's like, go back in there, because I seen a giant 8-point. He was 145, 150 inch, just, a brute. And he was just walking away from me, stayed across the creek. He said, go back in there. And he said, you can just hunt all day long. I said, fine with me. I was loving it. I said, I'll stay there all day, all week if you need me to. I go back in the next day, and there was this one old deer. It just looked like a cow, a bull walking in, but he wasn't huge. But he was old. Like, he was going downhill. He was probably, 8, 9 years old. He was big, huge. And I sit there all day long in that stand, and it's up on a bluff, so it was brutal. And did not see a single deer until about 30 minutes before dark. And I was blown away. I told Joe, I said, this is blowing my mind. And I said, I haven't seen a single deer all day long. And that deer comes out, and I shoot it. And it was still a great deer, don't get me wrong, but that was the only deer I seen that day. And the evening before, those bucks
everywhere fighting and all stuff.
Fighting. It had to be a hot doe in there looking back now. But that place, I was like, this is different than Alabama. Sign me up. So
the funniest was Adam Woodard. They take him in, put him by a spot. He's 40 yards from a road, the stand is. He's texting me.
A driveway.
Yeah. He's like, Joe, this is the dumbest spot they could put a stand. These people do not know what they're doing. He was just going, you're going to have to call them. There's cars going up through here. They're blowing their horns at me. And he's just he was just all frustrated. Well, by the end of the hunt, he was like, these are the best guides ever. He seen like a 160, and he seen
he's seen a bunch of deer.
Yeah.
All of a sudden that spot got hot, didn't he? He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
But he was just crying to me. His text me, you got to talk to him. You got to get me off this spot. I'm not going to sit here all week.
That's the thing about all the animals seem like up in the Midwest, they're just not as skittish as our animals here. It's crazy.
People were blowing the horn at deer crossing the road. That's what that's blowing the horn.
Right.
That's deer crossing.
Yeah.
No, it's different up there. Yeah. It makes it more fun. It's easier to find a dead one too most of the time.
Yeah.
So,
yes, it is.
same way with turkeys. They're eastern turkeys when we was hunting, but man,
that one I killed last year, I was 100 yards from the road?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's right there on it.
crazy.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have hunted where I was hunting. They wouldn't have liked it. It was a terrible looking spot.
It did look terrible.
It was terrible. They would have been so mad to hunt where I was hunting. And this deer hadn't daylighted in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Where I was hunting. That's what they told me afterwards. They said that deer hadn't daylighted in 2 weeks. We're just going to put you in there and chance it.
Yep.
So.
Good Worked luck, out though, didn't it?
It did.
Joe's got that horseshoe.
Yeah,
You've killed a bunch of good ones over the years.
I've got lucky, sure enough.
I remember growing up, I'd be like, my God.
I know.
He's killing these monster deer, and I'm down here in Wilcox shooting this little old basket rack that I was very proud of.
Yeah.
It's fine, boys.
It's getting your time of year, though.
It is.
You still love to deer hunt more than anything, don't you?
Honestly, I'm starting to like turkey hunting better.
Man, we don't like that. You just
No, you stick with the deer. We don't need you out there killing the turkeys.
How many people did you take hunting this year? 4?
He didn't call me. I kept up with his Snapchats and everything, but I never got a call. Did you get a call?
I did.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, he carried 4 people hunting. 3 of them killed. Guess who didn't?
Man.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see a pattern. There's a pattern developing in front of me.
At least they can't block you on the doves.
Hey,
That's
That's why you plant all them good groceries.
something in return now.
hey, the turkey, we set up more than this turkey I think I've ever set up in my life. We set up and move and set up.
Is that the day you said set up number 2, set up number 3?
Yes.
And I just kept going.
Yeah. 5 or 6 times we set up on this turkey, and I mean, he was blowing up in his face. I mean, just gobbling right in his face, but he just never could see him.
We know.
We know all about that. We set on one for 3.5 hours.
And
And he was 20, 25, 30 yards.
Yeah.
He just wouldn't come to the top of the hill.
He never even periscoped. I
No.
mean, we're both down on the guns for 3 hours. Like,
That thing,
pop up.
that thing would gobble over on me. So you kind of turn this way and 5, 6 minutes go by. Next time he gobble, I'm going, dang, he's going to get a shot over there. And because now he's back over here.
Yep.
The next day we got run out because of a thunderstorm. Started hailing on us and everything
This
else.
little bird was down on a creek, and Kyle's like, he's on the ground. He's on the other side. It's like, I think he's still in the tree, Kyle. But he stayed in that tree alone.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's just, he was turning, the echo down that way.
He's
then
a
echo.
smart old bird sitting in that tree. He's waiting on the hens.
And was about to move. And by that time, he just lit down there 50 yards at the most from us. Just couldn't shoot.
How many did you end up getting this year?
I got my limit, and I seen 3 or 4 more die.
I thought you limited out this year.
My son-in-law, my daughter, and Eli.
Yeah.
Them 3 right there all killed too. Good year. Heard a lot of birds.
It's been a better. I think the turkey numbers are coming back for sure.
It's
slow, but it's
better.
Let me tell you something about Kyle, though. He don't care about killing them. He just wants to eat them.
Yeah.
I mean, when
If he limits out, it's a good year for me too.
he just wants to eat,
I think that's
and
how,
he can cook them. So
I think that's how Roger Naylor feels this year. Right before turkey season, he said, I don't care nothing about the turkey hunt, but boy, I sure love to eat it. And I said, well, Miss Jones gone, and she used to get a breast or 2 from me every year. I said, I asked Bones last year twice. He didn't say he wanted one. So I said, if you want turkey breast, I'll take care of you. And I tell you what, he was serious about it. I called him, hey, I got you one. I'm talking about drop what he be at the house, but he ended up getting a couple. And he really, I don't know, he had some new recipe to do them this year. And he said, man, I cooked that first one. It was delicious. And I said, well, I got you one more. He said, well, come, I'm on my way. He was up there to get it. But
we was eating today at Waffle House. No, Roger Willingham come in. He is like, I hope you know I'm coming to hunt this year, dove hunt. Kyle said I could come this year. He said, does he supply the shelves? I said, yeah. I said, he supplies shelves, food. He supplies everything, Roger. So
He'll have you a chair to sit in.
Yeah,
The cooler right beside you.
He's pumped up.
is that a big enough deal? Y'all have to get Porter Johns dropped off over there?
Yeah, hey, with that many kids I just saw in a picture,
Yeah.
man alive.
I counted a while ago. There's like 50. And I can picture right there. 49 in that one picture.
It looked like a
And that's-
school, grade school picture when they used to line you all up. That's what it looked
I
like.
remember when y'all started, even like Jeremy's boys, they were
Little, yeah.
now one of them's in college and the other one's, well, he'll be a senior, this year, next year?
He'll be I think he'll be a junior this year.
Yeah, so I mean, that's,
And them boys can shoot now.
Yeah.
I mean, they can shoot.
2008 is when I started. As far I hunted in 2007, but 2008 was the first year we planted right there, just a little bit. My grandpa, he cut it for hay.
oh yeah.
Son, 1 disc wide is all I'm giving you. 1 disc wide. I said, Papa, that's not enough. I said, we need 2 discs at least. All right, I'll give you 2 discs wide. And we just scoot over every year. And he never did say anything. He knew, how much enjoyment it brought. And now my uncles, they own the land and they're gracious enough to let us continue to do it. And shoot, it's just.
Do they come?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Greg. So his job is to cook the chicken wings. And so when we start hunting, he'll fire up the grill and I'll buy 5 or 6 packs of chicken wings because all the kids, when they hunt all day, they're hungry coming in.
Constantly.
And so I had him he cooks all the chicken wings that evening and gets it ready for them. And then Jeff and his grandson actually came and they hunted this year with us. And it's just a good time, with the family. And we take it serious as we can, but when it's all said and done, it's about the kids and getting them just introduced to something that's enjoy. Our joy was dog hunting back in the days.
Yes.
And this is similar to that, where we can get the kids together and they don't have to sit and be quiet and, just at least give them something to do. But all of them get out there and they have a great time.
It's like one year, it was like I had a daycare down there. I had so many kids around me.
Yeah. And we just, as long as you're careful with it and teach them safety, and that's the most important part. It's just, and they start out with, just play guns. It's crazy to see them grow up, and I've got pictures of them on my phone where, it starts off with a play gun, then it grows to a BB gun, and then it's a 410, then a 20 gauge, and now they're shooting 12 gauges and hunting with their own spot, and just to see those kids and,
make you proud, one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Grace this year. She's never been, and she got a new 20 gauge for her birthday, a little automatic, and I told her I was going to go out and shoot some clays, and because she loves to duck hunt. But she's never got to shoot. She just goes with my niece's husband to Arkansas a lot, and they enjoy it. He lets them shoot 22 and this and that, and she's a pretty good shot with a rifle. I mean, so far she don't have any misses. She don't know how hard that's going to hit when she misses. But anyway, I told her me and Anthony would get her out and shoot some clays, and then I was going to try to find a dove hunt and put her on, because I said that'd be really good, showing you can't shoot at a low bird. And and just being aware of that range you've got left to right, because you got a guy next to you and stuff for duck hunting.
Yep.
And I think that'd be good for her. We duck hunted for our first time this year. That's like a grown man's dove hunt.
I have dogged duck hunting. I have dogged it. I wouldn't. I was kind of like old Custer. I wouldn't walk across the yard for one of them nasty things. If I ain't standing in that ice cold water, I saw nothing pleasurable about it.
I say the same thing.
I don't want to try it.
Oh my God, we tried it, and I'm going to tell you what, it was completely opposite of everything I've been saying.
If Charlie don't invite us this year,
I'm going to be disappointed.
I'm not giving him no Christmas card. I mean, we had that much fun. We enjoyed it.
And it was a bad year.
Yeah.
The big drought up there. Listen, it's like shooting dove size of basketballs to me, especially if they circle around and cup up and come in at you. I mean, it's like they're just sitting there like, okay, poof,
Especially when they're coming, you're looking down the bead, and I mean, they're literally cupped up, floating straight towards your barrel, and you're like, this is going to happen.
Do they call to them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they call. Now, and it ain't all that way. I mean, we've had them come by us 500 miles an hour down there, and everybody, boom, 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 and it just keeps on going.
Where I hunt in Colbert County, you're like, doves, you'll be deer hunting, and not ducks. They'll be just zooming your head.
Them old wood ducks, I guess, probably.
I don't know. They're ducks a duck to me.
Yeah.
They're all kinds of them.
I'll be honest with you. I got to buy a pair of waders and all, I just wasn't, I was excited to go, just a new place, I'd never been somewhere before, but man.
Everybody says it's addicting.
It's, I can see where it would be. I'm glad there's no ducks around here, to be honest with you. I probably wouldn't deer hunt near as much. I know why the duck hunters don't deer hunt much.
Yep.
Or at least morning times.
And Charlie was a great host. Like we were like, y'all do this for the kids. We were like kids. We got the full Arkansas experience. We yo-yo fished. We got hit with carp in the boat and them flying carp.
Oh yeah, them dang Asian carp, boy.
We hunted a flooded field. We got that experience out of one of those blinds, sled blind.
Then we hunted.
Then we got to stand in the timber,
in the green timber,
pick up huge cypress trees. Now, that is my hunting. I mean, that was a blast. Cause
yeah. You want to know why? Let me tell you why. You know how your little experience. Okay, so we've shot. It kind of slowed down a little bit. Charlie's over there smoking a cigar. I got a cup of coffee. That's one thing about duck hunting. It's more social. I mean, you can talk and if you're in the blind or we're standing by our trees, you're still talking. I'm turning around talking this way, and all of a sudden I hear boom. He's right beside me. Never. You're supposed to call a duck. You're supposed to say, come in or whatever. Let everybody know because you might miss. Boom.
I'm shaking my head.
The biggest, prettiest greenhead mallard you've ever seen.
Oh.
It's at the taxidermist right now.
It's got like 3 or 4 tail curls.
Oh yeah. It's like
but Charlie's like, if you're
this is the one. If you're going to mount it, this is the one you want to mount.
There's an old line by the chicken houses over there, where there used to be a trailer over there years ago.
Yeah.
Old line, don't have power on it, but them dove, they love to land on it. So we was sitting by the old chicken house right there. Me and Kyle and I forget, maybe John Cunningham. There's about 5 or 6 dove coming in. Kyle said, let them land. Don't shoot, let them land. So all right, we're waiting. That Sunday come in and just start hovering, fixing. Boom, 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 boom. he unloads on them. I was like, you butthole.
Well, and see, that was something, but I got chastised. I don't know how y'all was like shooting one out of a tree, a dove or whatever. Don't shoot them on solid, boy.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot them in the air. Well, I just grew up that way. Well, so I kind of assumed it was that way with ducks. They land in the water, you just let them go. No, sir, buddy. That's fair game and better off and easier to do, buddy. They'll put I would say lead across it. It's still shot, boy. Yeah. They might have to shoot them 3 times.
They like
I was like, you shoot them when they land in the water? Yeah, you shoot them when they land in the water,
That last morning, because, I got a certain time you start shooting.
Yeah.
So, but that last morning, we got there super early, and it was cold that morning, which was even better. And Charlie got out there and put the decoys out in a little P-row, which we was worried to death he was going to flip over. It's a little bitty P-row. He's a big feller. And, but man, there was ducks. We're watching them, just big groups just landing right in front of us, but we couldn't shoot.
You couldn't shoot. It wasn't shooting line.
And they knew what was up too, because right before it struck, them bad boys flew off. But we had a great time. I mean, I want to go back. I don't know if we'll get to, but we're going to try it,
I figure as long as we keep talking him up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he'll listen to the podcast.
I'm about to have to do work on his buggy, his duck ranger, and his trailer. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get to go back.
Well, we're starting to run a little long. You want to tell us some things about what's going on at your little spot in the world?
Well, with Trophy Line, we purchased Trophy Line first part of this year, so we're excited about that. We're still going to have hunter safety system. We're going to have all of our harnesses. We do have a saddle line with hunter safety system also, but Trophy Line is totally new for us. It's the best of the best. I mean, we're tickled what we got and where we're going to take it. This year, there's not a lot of changes. We got a few different steps that we brought on, a couple different platforms, but for 2027, it's going to be fun. We got a lot of new stuff, and that's going to be exciting for the saddle world.
Well, that is
good for y'all. I ain't a saddle man.
Me neither.
I ain't much of a tree stand climbing man no more.
The older you get,
maybe a ladder stand. I mean, no, I better be comfortable too.
It's hard to beat that shooting house with that little heater buddy.
No, I mean, listen. You went and bought a saddle.
Yeah,
I didn't see you shoot out of it this year.
I climbed with it quite a bit this year. Just I guess getting used to it, and then I did some different things. I mean, I ended up buying the Panther climbing platform, and I ended up single rope technique, and I've got a brand new set of tethered sticks that's never been climbed.
Tethered ones.
Yeah, I've had them on I've had them on Marketplace for over a month now, and people want to trade me like 2 beaver pelt, and a bushel of corn for them and stuff. And I'm like, they've never been put on a tree. I mean, they legit. So I figure I'll find somebody right before season.
How was that platform? I've seen them at the shows. I haven't actually used one, but they
come
look
by
nice.
one day.
They look nice.
Take it, climb with it. You'll love it.
Yep.
I bought the second edition that they done, the lighter one.
Yep.
I bought it, and it packs out really nice. Because I got that same carrying system you got.
Yep. The with Trophy Line, the Hyperlight sticks and Hyperlight platforms, they're unreal. They're so light, and the ones I can't say what's coming, but it's going to be a game changer.
That'd be awesome.
So we're excited about.
So you're going to keep both lines going?
Yep. We're going to have two different price points. That way, if the store, they got this price point, then they'll have another price point, so they can carry both of them for us.
Yep.
Bass Pro, there should be in all you Bass Pros this year, so that was big. Getting Trophy Line in Bass Pro.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be in Pro. Yep. If they're there, there'll be Cabela's too, then I guess.
So they'll be Mark's Prairie Wings or Max Prairie Wings.
Yeah, Max is.
It'll be there.
That's all it is, Cabela's Bass.
That's another thing Charlie did. He took us there.
Yeah.
Because that's like 30 minutes away. You got to see that, Thought he was going to buy a boat while we was there. He was out there drooling over them boats.
I hope they keep Max Prairie Wing like it was. I mean, because it was.
I'm going to tell you, almost everything.
It was a special store. It really was special.
Now, they got shotgun shells stacked to the ceiling. But most all their clothing and stuff is straight pro shop stuff. I don't know why you do that. I mean, you bought it because it's a special place. Keep it like it was.
But I guess it's to put in their camouflage. I mean,
well, yeah. If
they own the camouflage,
but at least change the stickers. Don't have Bass Pro or Cabela's on. Put Max or something. Keep. I don't know. I just
make it more local.
Yeah, I mean that's what it was.
It was.
That's still, man, that place, they were piled in there too.
Yep. So we're tickled to have it in there though.
Yeah, that's a great.
Now we just got to fill all the shelves to other stores across the country, and we got containers coming in.
I mean, you doing the local places too, like Van's going to carry anything or Marks and all them got it?
Yeah, Vans, they usually do a good job with us every year.
Y'all, I'm sure y'all do woods and water too down in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah. We don't do a lot in woods and water. I hope we can pick that up some.
You may need to talk to your girl over there in Mississippi.
Yeah. I got a nice outdoor store over there. I need to put you on over Holly Springs, Mississippi.
Which one? I should know it if it's in.
She just opened it last year.
Oh, I mean.
So it's a growing store, and she's a super good lady. She fed all the linemen out of her own pocket while we were over there.
Nice.
Yeah.
She ran up and down the interstate feeding all the truck drivers that were shut in their vehicles, her and her cousin. They're them type people.
Good deal.
And so.
Pass her my name if you don't care.
I'll get you her contact, Brandon. Yep.
Yeah. It looks like she's open to everything.
Yeah. I got Eddie saw.
Yeah, Eddie went over there and put on a little show for them, everything else. So, I mean,
Yep.
But it's that time.
It is.
First cold spell. It's amazing. The sales across the country, you can just tell where the cold fronts come in because the sales just boom.
Really?
Yeah, it is. First big cold front, man. All the stores like, yep, it's here.
Wait on it all year long.
Yep.
It's Christmas time.
Well, good. Maybe you'll come back then, right, and when you can announce your 27 stuff.
Oh, I will. Sure will. I'll be glad to. It's gonna be fun.
We've been trying to get Joe back on here for a while. It's just
a hard man to catch.
We caught him last week, and I said, bring Kyle too if he'll come. I said, because y'all been doing this Dovefield thing for so long, and I mean, there's tons of people out there that want information about that type of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I would love to be able to plant me a big Dovefield.
Yeah,
I could down there where I'm at. It's 2.5 hours away, and
And like you said earlier, the thing about dove hunting that's so great. You're talking, you're hollering, you're drinking a Coke.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you want to stop and get you water, just talk to your buddy. It don't matter. I mean, they go over. I don't care. I'm talking to him or whatever.
And that's what I tell all them guys, if you're coming here to hunt serious, you're at the wrong place. We're going to have kids. They're going to be walking through the field. They're going to be picking up birds. Let them kids enjoy it.
Well, if they're serious, Man, it's a social event in the South.
That's how I feel about it too.
Yeah.
It's our favorite day of the year. I mean, I love turkey hunting and deer hunting, but my favorite day is dove season.
And there's so much going on. There's football. There's it's just a Southern thing, And
I didn't get all the good food growing up like they did at my. I had Vienna sausage, potted meat, and crackers, but but we look forward to it. God, I loved it when I was a kid.
Evolution.
That's one of the pluses of having it at your own place.
Yeah.
So, that's right there close to home, and they can go back and forth. And we try to do something for the kids, whether it's water balloons or whatever. Just let them have a good time afterwards. But it's an exciting day, and we're in full speed, and it's every day now. We're out there every day, and
we need to get all these kids together and take them squirrel hunting. He's got Feist. I've got Feist. I got cur dogs. I've got 5 squirrel dogs. He's got 2.
My son would love.
No, I've got one.
Well, he's got one.
I got 2 dogs, but one of them. She's a 3, but you can't shoot around.
Knox would love that.
Yeah.
I got a cur dog. I've never owned a cur, and she's a lot bigger. It's been hard for me to get used to her, but as far as a squirrel dog, she'll run 100 miles an hour. Now, she doesn't range out like a lot of curs, but she run 100 miles an hour and put the brakes on like a cutting horse and turn around a tree. She's all nose. She never looks at one, and she's a stay put tree dog. I mean, and
she's better than mine then.
I've contemplated getting rid of her, but I just can't. I can't do it. I mean, I was offered $2,500 when she was 6 months old, and I turned it down by 3 different people. That's just when she was in training, and she's 2 years old now.
Show me the money.
What bloodline is it?
She's out of 2020 and Cahaba River.
Yeah,
Newt.
Cahaba
River Newt. That's her dad.
He is a champion.
He's got like
Are y'all seeing as many rabbits as we are?
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
I've never seen rabbits like this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if the coyotes have left or what's going on, but I can leave here in the morning and I bet you I'll see 15 before I get to 222 out there.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddy, last year he killed 250 coyotes last year.
Wow, that's good. I like it.
He's my favorite guy. Jared Key, he go all my land up Lawrence County and Colbert County, all up through there. He goes and he hunts
every night.
Nearly every night.
There are so many people though that
they say that's addictive too when you get into it. We got a friend Alex. He's big into it. He goes all the way up in Illinois in there.
I didn't know there was 250 coyotes in state of Alabama.
Oh shoot, they be 250 more in about 2 weeks too. I mean they come in there. It's crazy.
But I think all these coyote hunting tournaments now that they're putting on, I think that has a lot to do with it.
See, that helped with that. That used to help the hogs when them guys were doing those tournament stuff. Because I know when Andrew Truss was into it so big, his team killed. It was something you start out in Montgomery or whatever. It was a weekend hunt, and they killed like 200 hogs that weekend or something. Just his team. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of hogs knocked down. Of course, the way they breed. I mean. In a month's time, them 200 be back. But, I mean, I think any of that helps with stuff like that. Problem you got with coon hunters, they want to come hunt, but they just want to tree them. And I'm like, no, if you come to coon hunt on our property,
you're going to shoot them out.
That's what I tell them.
No, don't come without a gun and plenty of shells. Like, I want them killed.
Yeah.
But
they plenty of them. I don't know why they want to lay off of them.
Right.
There's plenty of coons nowadays.
I got some won't fit in a 30-gallon drum down there on my place.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's because they eat corn all
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It starts getting dark in my old eyes. There's a deer coming in. No, it's just a big old coon walking on all fours. But, man, we appreciate y'all coming. We do.
Yeah.
Choo.
Glad you got to see the studio.
We could talk. I could talk for hours, and I told you I called that Vandy Collins, and down there in South Alabama. And, I just wanted 15 minutes with him to figure out, how to grow sunflowers successful. And we talked for 2.5 hours that day, and just gained knowledge from people like that. And that's what I'm here for. What little I have learned is I'm willing to pass it on to anybody that's interested, because it definitely makes our year more enjoyable.
All the internet stuff, it's so helpful. It can be a great tool. I mean, we've messaged a lot of people on here that I didn't think would ever give us a time of day, and they're responsive.
Yeah.
I mean, like Shane Simpson, I didn't think we'd ever have him on here. I just sent him a message. Just thought, heck, I'll throw it out there. Responded. Dale Outdoors, didn't think I'd ever. Matt Dale, he called me, and about 20 minutes later, after I messaged him, he said, yeah, let's get a time together. So
You gonna get Dave Owens in here?
no, because I'm scared of what you might say.
What? Dave's a good. Hey, Dave's all right guy. I just
Tell you what, he's a killer.
he's a caller.
That dude can call, man.
You call like that, you're gonna be a killer. Anyway, I know it's getting a little bit late.
Yeah.
Y'all got a long ride. We appreciate it.
FaceTime, and you won't know where
He's already FaceTime.
Yeah.
So, no, we appreciate
Hey,
it, guys. And if we
Anytime you want to come back, maybe after the dove shoot, no, y'all be straight to Kentucky.
We'll be in Kentucky.
give us 4 days.
Well, I'll give Joe a day.
Yeah.
We'll give you 4 days.
That's exactly that.
and boys may be jinxing herself leaving early like that. That may be bringing bad juju on them.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
All right. Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
You got anything?
Nope.
No? All right.
Good this week.
All right. I guess we'll see everybody or talk to everybody in about a week. Take care of your trees because that's where turkeys sleep.